how would you define the sound of San Francisco rap music? What are some? We talk about mob music, we talk about hyphy, but what is the Frisco sound? Because it is a specific sound.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I know my sound. It was a little mixture of, like funk and mob. It was a little bit of both. The first album, I was trying to be a little bit more creative, trying to be like NWA and them. I was like Daz on the beats, and TC was my Dr. Dre. And we was just trying to be creative. I don't even think we had a sound. We was just in TC studio. TC did have a sound because of the sound modules we was using. I think that kind of gave us a sound, dealing with that Emax and all that we was dealing with. And then later on, all them rolling sounds, the JD 990, JV 880, I think that gave us a sound. Because even Hunters Point sounds a little different than Field Mode. They was over there using a lot of vintage keys and different sounds that we wasn't using, But I don't think Frisco really had a sound. If it was sort of like RBL, 11.5, UDI, like everything coming up out of TC Garage at the time, you know what I mean, an enhancer. But I don't know. What you think, T?
I mean, shit, man.
Because you was behind all the music, you know what I mean?
Let me tell you how the truth, man.
We had a sound in the city?
Yeah, we had a sound, brother. We had a sound. We used a lot of that P-Funk clap, whole lot of that. What was that, the R8?
R8M.
The R8M. We had certain things, especially in my garage, though. It was like the Emax, SP1200, and just the little cheap ass equipment I had, basically.
Yeah,
shit.
That kind of gave us all
We just worked
the
off of that, man, and it came together, man. Sure. And ta-da.
Right, exactly. Right.
Yeah, that's a trip. I feel like a lot of times when we talk about a regional sound, whether it's LA or New York, a lot of it it's based on the producers. Yeah. And TC, you were producing all the pioneers, essentially, right? IMP, RBL.
Yeah, that's why I said thank you. It's a pleasure for me to be here for y'all today. I don't come outside, y'all. I don't do this type of shit a lot. So I'm here for y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? So
appreciate it.
Hey, man. If you see me, I'm working. You know what I'm saying? That's just what time it is. But at the same time, though, man, back in the day, man, when we started developing what we was doing, it wasn't no scientific thing. It was just a bunch of guys getting drunk, having fun, trying to get some girls, let's make some music type thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it was. It wasn't no big, we need to do this and do that. No, wasn't none of that.
We was just making music. We wasn't even trying to have a sound.
Nah, we were just having fun.
It was fun. It was uncomplicated. Everything was simplified, and you go to the studio and it's just a good, healthy atmosphere. Yeah. And you comfortable being there. Yeah. So you and TC had that ability to bring out the best in each artist. Yeah. I will never forget TC told me, he said, Herm, I say this all the time today. He said, Herm, you got to rub each rapper differently. Yeah. He said, because each rapper got a different personality. So you can't approach them you got to approach each rapper differently. Some rappers want to do it this way or do it that way. Some artists want to do it a different way. And me, as far as the production, I relied so much on TC. I relied on Chris' advice. And I was a good learner. I listened, and I ain't got a problem with following constructive criticism. So whatever TC and the enhancer recommended, I'm on board with it. If Chris recommended something, I'm on board with it. And they always have my best interest at heart.
Oh, definitely, yeah. We tried to make sure everything we put out. And unlike a lot of cats, they sit in the studio and just work and be making songs, and they don't put them out. You never hear them to be judged. Yeah. We put our shit out.
Yeah, everything.
You got to hear it. The best, the worst, you got to hear it, though. Exactly. For real. We put our shit out,
the first
man.
album. There's a lot of mistakes on there
whole
that
people
don't know
about.
But we're having fun now. There's a lot of mistakes I hear on there to this day.
But still, them be the good parts.
Right.
This episode of the History of the Bay podcast is also brought to you by Mojo Labs. You may already be familiar with Mojo Labs because we collaborated on the first official History of the Bay merch drop with these limited edition snapbacks. Besides that, you might have seen me rocking Mojo Labs gear on other podcast episodes or in different pieces of content. People are always asking me, where you get that hat? Where can I get that jacket? Who made that hoodie? Usually I can't even help you out because by the time you see me wearing it, it's already sold out. But I'm going to put you up on game. Go to mojo-labs.com and sign up for the VIP list. That way you'll get advance notice of all Mojo Labs drops, plus discounts and other cool offers. Visit mojo-labs.com or check the description of this episode for the link.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask if any of y'all recall, during the making of those albums, what was one of the craziest studio sessions that y'all had?
Everyone I had with Cougnut was the craziest.
Right.
Like, for real. RBL was pretty relaxed. They was calm. Them dudes was cooler in the fan, get high, and we just having like mellow session.
Yeah.
You know, Herm, man, he OG. He was OG back then, so.
Right.
So Herm was cool.
Right.
Like, but the early stuff, the Budweiser and Dregs, wild.
Oh yeah.
Wild. T-Lo, all them sessions was wild, man, back in the day. And Totally Insane, they was pretty easy to work with. But Black and them, RBL was pretty relaxed until after the album came out.
Right. Well, that Mr. C got
There was
crazy.
a whole lot of Mr. C at my house.
Mr. C got crazy.
Yeah.
You know, Mr. C definitely got crazy out there with that newfound fame, boy, for real.
It was cool, man. It was fun, man. It was fun.
You know, one of the memories, studio sessions that I had is when I first started the compilation. I'm first starting the compilation, and we at TC Studio, and we listened to beats, right? I'm not finna pick no beat from none of the artists, but we listening to beats, and then JT come in, and he got San Quinn and Demo with him, and we everybody got their tablets and stuff, and when JT come in, he like, man, we want that beat right there, with no hesitation. The beat that's on that compilation, he immediately, man, we want that beat right there. We ready. And they went in there and dropped that song. And the song was so hot. And that right there is what made that first compilation unique. Because once JT immediately dropped his song, Cougnut that came in, he like, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. He was writing that first. But now he know he got to elevate his game. RBL was writing. They said, man, we going to come back to bar. Everybody came back the next day. So the bar had been risen. And everybody came with fire.
We call this.
And I'm appreciative of that.
Yeah, the spirit of competition.
Yeah. Healthy competition.
Healthy competition, man.
Yeah.
We built a lot of that with a lot of the groups. It was
it was
healthy, competitive. I kick niggas out the booth. I don't, you coming in with that garbage?
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that today.
Yeah.
A lot of cats got embarrassed, humbled. But I looked at it like this, Dre. It's like this, man. If you can listen to my beats and go, nah, next one. I can listen to your lyrics and go, nah, next one, next one. And if that's
a real producer, ladies and gentlemen.
Real talk.
Yeah.
He's not just a beat maker, he's a producer.
Come on, man. That's what we do, man. We have fun, man.
No, that makes sense, like that healthy spirit of competition, because everybody's coming out at the same time, making their first albums, trying to outdo each other. That actually makes a lot of sense, man.
Recognize where you got the game. We got our own style, got our own slang. Northern California is a West Coast thing. This is the history of the Bay. Recognize where you got the game. We got our own style, got our own slang. Northern California is a West Coast thing. This is the history of the Bay.